Hello. What's up, guys? How's it going? We should be live now. Let me just double check. I first started it when it was not public, so we just want to double check on that. And then from there, I'll post over on Twitter and we shall start it. The Atlas Brew is live, so we're starting a few minutes late here, but that shouldn't be a worry. How you guys doing tonight? Welcome. I need a link to this. I might have to do this on my phone. But how you guys doing tonight? Welcome in Atlas Theory, Atlas Brew, weekly thing. I'll bring up the sound here in a second. I have not posted my TikTok today, so we're gonna do that together. Atlas Brew time, guys. I want to make this a weekly thing, pretty much from here on out. So whatever time it is in the world, if it's morning, afternoon, get your coffee. If it's later afternoon, night, get your beer. For me, it is 9 o'clock at night. So we're gonna start this off. Cheers, guys! Atlas Brew night. Let's go. You know, you gotta have some fun with it. It's like once a week. You know, we gotta lay back, hang out. Let me bring this up on my YouTube. Get the link out on Twitter as well. Guys, how have you been? How's the week going? Okay. Live. Let's go here. Copy this link. You might hear an echo. Let's go. What's up, Archetype? Thanks for the I don't believe you, because here I am now. Oh man. So guys, if you want to start listening, just go to the main Star Atlas Discord. Maybe I could drop a link here and listen live with me. We're going to kind of experiment to see what you guys like best. Do you like us hanging out, like reacting together without this Atlas Brew sound? Or would you rather have the Atlas Brew sound on stream? Because you're going to be hearing them at different times. So, yeah. TikTok time, because we keep grinding and I haven't gotten one out today yet. All right, so I gotta plan this out right now. It is Wednesday night, and that means Atlas Brew time in the Star Atlas Discord. If you're a part of the Star Atlas community, oh dang it. Oh, I see what I have to do. Okay, that's interesting. You guys gonna see me at TikTok? Yeah. So this is great. Great. Okay, I'll do this in one take now. It is Wednesday evening for me. That means it is the Atlas Brew time over in the Star Atlas Discord, guys. Got my brew going. Pick up your coffee, your beer, your soda, whatever you prefer, and hop over into the Star Atlas Discord. We do this every Wednesday with the Star Atlas community, so come on over. Make sure to join us. How was that? How was that? It is Wednesday evening for me. That means it is the Atlas Brew time. Hey, Dominic, what's up? How you doing? Guys, got my brew going. Dude, I need to jump in. I was just asking the viewers. Cheers, Fred. Cheers, man. Cheers, man. All right, I'm gonna post this, and then we'll be done. Star Atlas Brew. That's the only annoying thing about TikTok. It's like that. It is. It is. It is. TikTok master. Yeah, you got it. So tonight is about lore, which I love. I'm gonna do a quick join us. Gotta do the hashtags. When are you gonna jump on archetype? So I want to do this stuff like 10 minutes before the brew. So we were a little late today, but moving forward, let's go live 10 minutes before. I'll do my TikToks, get all this done. So yeah, then we'll be ready to go. Let's do brew. Soon, yeah. So Lana, NFT, sure, that's enough, right? Whatever. We got this. It's uploading. All right, let's. I'm gonna turn on the sound. Let's bring in the sound. Let's see if we can get it on the stream.
It's the convergence war.
Okay.
That's what
Okay.
that's what caused the convergence war.
Let me
And
know
the
if you guys
convergence
can
war
hear it.
raised the galaxy to the point that the factions, even the existence of the factions and their civilizations was
Let me laugh
threatened.
from the master
So
for a
the
second. Yeah.
factions
I'm a novice. I'm a
they
novice.
they signed the Treaty of Peace and started the Council of Peace ruling over
Sounds
the
good.
galaxy.
All right, you can hear it.
And
Okay.
So World
yeah,
War One and NATO. Got it.
yeah, you can think of it somewhat like that.
So
But
yeah, it's I'm reading it from the lore here, from
So
the
they're talking about
post
Council
page,
of
number
Peace. It
16.
sounds like.
All three factional leaders signed the Treaty of Peace and established the Galactic
What
Council
is
of
it like?
Peace. The treaty establishes the
Army
ownership of
Elder.
all scan data of
Oh,
the
what was
space and light speed intergalactic blockchain.
Mud?
The data includes fleet
Chandra, I want to
movements,
say, but I
installations,
don't.
and
That sounds
resource
wrong.
discoveries. An era of peaceful
And
trading
then
is ushered
Bakalu. We're like the
in,
three.
and the economies of all factions boom simultaneously.
I want to
yeah,
know in chat, guys,
so
what
at
is your
this point,
favorite lore
guys,
so far that Star Atlas has released?
we
Mine
have the
is the knee
three very
flower.
established
I love it.
factions in the current days, and well, but not everything is settled. As I was just saying, the Convergence War left in its
Is
wake
this more interesting
major
if I bring in the
destruction,
Discord?
especially on the planets that were not in the low risk zone. The
Let's go
colonies
here.
that were used for the factions to reach to Iris, they were pretty much razed and left to their own fates as the main factions retreated all their supplies, all their riches, all their structure
I
to their
can't do that
homeworlds
because
to
I don't have
start
my
rebuilding
chat.
the
Then
galaxy. And those
I
planets,
need a
they
dual.
started
I need a
working by
dual monitor,
themselves.
guys.
And that's where we see things like the Jorvik and Echoes rising to power because those regional planets, those planets were left to their own fate, and they start organizing themselves in regional powers. And that's
So,
the
so
context that will take us to screen.
So
Yes,
maybe
Henry,
I can
please.
there's a
actually
very interesting question in the
bring in
chat,
some
which
text.
is, does this mean, like, going back a little bit? Does it mean that Ares is already on the Star Atlas, the map itself? Uh, will we know where it is, or will we need to find it? Do you know that answer?
Yeah, Iris, well, we'll need to find it, right? Because Iris is in the high risk zone and at the heart of the high risk zone. And as I said, Iris has a very special property due to things that happen there, which I cannot disclose right now,
Ooh.
that eludes the underlying rules and logics of the rest of the galaxy. So I don't think that's going to be that easy to reach out to Iris and the Cataclysm Zone.
Okay.
Trying to move the text.
Okay. So I want to make sure that everybody is following the conversation. Are there any questions, guys, regarding what we were speaking? Like pretty much what we are doing. If you're new here, I see Gracious Dragon asking literally what the hell is happening. So I want
My
we want to be
favorite lore
clear.
is
Like it's
probably
important for
anything to do with.
people to
Oh, dude,
understand what's
yeah.
going on. But what we are doing is
Air's
basically going
awesome.
through the lore that was shared
Jack King, oh my god, this
on
is Trinity TV.
today,
Oh no, you
the
found me!
different forms that it was shared,
No, I'm just
and
kidding.
it's mainly
What's
in
up,
the
dude?
forms of the posters.
Okay,
So the main story lore so far has
Dominic,
only been shared in the Rebirth
I have a
campaign.
plan for a
It was
script.
one of the very first. It was actually the
I
very
haven't
first thing
revealed
that
what I'm going to
Stratos
do in
brought to the market,
2023 yet,
which are
but it's
posters
a
that
challenge every
contain AR
month.
effects and
I'm
lore.
writing a script
And
for
the
the first
posters
one,
tell
and
the
it
story on
it's
how
loosely
Star
based
Atlas
on
was created,
Air R.
and we're going through that right now. So sorry if we didn't provide much context, but if there are any questions, guys, it's
Alpha, yeah,
this is
definitely.
again an open conversation. Everybody is able to just unmute and join the
Okay, so I
conversation.
wonder if I
There are
can bring
any
in
questions
here. Let
on
me
your
try
side.
something else to like at least make the on screen a little
Awesome,
bit more better.
Santi. And just to end here, and we jump into our conversation just after that. What happened was that there is a new generation, which is mainly made by you, or players and or decks, and the new institution that didn't live through the period of the Convergence War. But you guys are fighting the status quo of a
Ooh, here we
galaxy
go.
where the low risk zone is very rich. It produces a lot of quality of life
Is
for
this
the ones
cool,
that live in
or
the
is like it
faction's
better when it's big,
homeworlds.
guys? What do you think for future
And
episodes?
but some people, especially the people out of the on the medium risk zone, in the high risk zone, they are left to their own fates. And the Council of Peace has an agenda of
We'll have to
expanding
figure out a
its
setup
influence
together.
across the
I'll like get
galaxy.
a little bit more on this one.
And but some people inside the factions, they feel that the existence of the Council of Peace and the role intergalactic order as it works now is not good. So there is this tension between generations, and that's the path that's going to take us to screen. And that's actually what we are going to explore in the lore in the next stages of our releases. We'll be telling you guys about the traits and the characteristics of each institution in Star Atlas, each
That's
civilization,
awesome.
each race, each star system, and things like that. So going to the focus of our topic now, we want to learn like what's the most important thing for you as community members, as people looking for their place in Star Atlas, what you guys want to know, and the specific
Ooh,
questions
that's a
that you
good
guys want to
question.
see answered about the many stories that are told in the Star Atlas metaverse.
What would we
As
like
a
to
final
know?
thought,
Leave that in the
we'll be
chat.
launching lots of initiatives on this matter. We are launching our graphic novel that will talk about the period of the Convergence War, the prequels of that. We have Moon Station 6 audio going on.
Maybe who
We have our
orchestrated
weekly lore
Paizul's death?
that's starting to show some of
That's
the
a good. That's a
planets
question.
and structures of the galaxy of Star Atlas. And
Also, I
maybe
want
on
to really
screen
know
we'll
who Mud
see
are
some
because I don't.
familiar faces
They're
appearing
human, but are they
that
like
are being
fully?
portrayed in the weekly lore.
I don't
So
know.
yeah, maybe it's going to be fun. So tell us, what you guys want to know about?
Yeah, before we open the
Okay, so
conversation, I want
this
to
is
give a huge
fun.
shout out
I
to
need.
Atlas Theory. He's literally live streaming now the brew,
What's
and
up,
he even
guys?
poured his brew, his beer. So that is
Oh
awesome.
man, let's go,
Love
Aaron.
you.
I love to see that. I will leave his channel here
Shout out
and
Santi.
in the
Shout
chat.
out Santi.
But shout out to Aaron.
Everybody
Aaron, we
type
love you, man.
Santi in
Thank
chat.
you. It's it's awesome that you have your beer there. I hope it's not an
Cheers.
IPA. Is that called in English? IPA?
Yeah,
I hate IPA. But yeah, let's move
Whoa,
to the
shame,
yeah.
Santi.
Yeah,
it's an
man. I
IPA.
had to say it.
Damn.
I had to say it.
It's an IPA.
But yeah, let's move to the main conversation, which is what you guys would like to see. What are the questions that you feel are not answered right now in terms of lore, or even
Sante.
if you're new, it's also valuable to know
Oh,
like
that's awesome. We should
what
we
what you
should
guys
make
feel
this a
like
weekly
you
thing.
will need to know, so we can literally
We'll
prioritize
work
it
on the
in the
layout.
lore
Our
pipeline.
type, you and me. We got
So
this.
yeah, guys,
Hey,
mics
Shadex,
are
what's
open.
up?
I
Welcome
know the
in.
first
How you doing?
interaction is always the toughest one, but once you start speaking, that's why a beer is recommended.
Jose,
Yeah,
what kind of things can we learn today? Like, what kind of questions can we ask?
Got you, bro.
What are
Let's
some
go.
popular
Uh,
things?
Tufa.
Tufa.
yeah, you can.
Give us some
Oh, we
ideas.
got some Tufa lore coming.
Yeah, and to address what Bomber just said,
I'm like a rainbow
right this
dude
week I'm writing the
myself.
lore of Tufas, from their creation, from where they
Oh,
come
damn.
from their habits, the how the species
Thank you, man.
work, the
Thank you,
logic of
Archetype.
the species. So you guys
Dude,
can, I
doing
believe
well.
you guys can ask anything, like
Um,
who's the main villain of Star Atlas, or any question like
Trying to
this,
get
you know,
back
like the
into
traits,
the
how the
YouTube
future
content.
works,
I've been doing
how the
daily
biology of the
TikTok for the
planet
last
works,
6
the
days
different
about
manufacturers, what's their story,
so
uh,
exploring,
how
expanding.
they interact
But
with
I need
one
to remain
another. You
focused on
know,
the
I
YouTube side of
just
things.
would ask you guys
So weekly Atlas
to
brews, I
write the
think.
question, to phrase well your questions, you know, because this works like the Oracle of Delphos in ancient Greece. If you ask a generic question, you might receive a generic answer, you know? So, yeah.
You
And
need
And
by
the
the
top
way,
to.
three most voted on questions will get answered no matter
So
what, right?
guys,
yeah,
Or
for those of
they'll
you
be
watching
answered
right
no matter
now,
what.
I want to
Yeah.
know honest opinions.
Ooh.
Nice.
Would you rather have a smaller
You need to
screen
unlock
with a
the
bigger
wisdom of the
Discord,
game.
or like
That's what he's
this?
saying. There was an
The
interesting
answer's
question in the
Discord
chat
sound
as
or
well.
no sound? Is this too
Not
distracting?
sure
Too
if
many
you know the
voices?
answer,
Or
but
should I
let me
shut
ask
up
it
and
to
listen
you
more?
from Prime Mover. He say,
We'll figure it
"What
all out
exactly is the
together.
Council of Peace?
Council of
If
Peace.
this is faction based, isn't the Council of Peace the largest multi-faction alliance?"
Uh, Great question, Prime. The Council of Peace is a political institution created by the alliance of the three main factions. It's like you can think of it as a United Nations with steroids, you know? They actually have fleets, they have jurisdiction, they have power.
Hmm.
And under the current galactic order, they are the ones keeping the peace and the rule of law all across the galaxy. So, for example, if you are a criminal to the Mud faction, you are a criminal for the whole galaxy, you know, because we are all working under the rule of the Council of Peace.
Mhm.
Hmm.
Yes,
And
it's Moody faction in that sense.
but
For now.
is the Council of Peace also effective in the high risk zone?
The Council of Peace may have mission and interest in the high risk zone, but they lack the resources to exert jurisdiction over there. And that's one of the main
I
reasons
want to know some
why we
totally
have
facts over
the high
here.
risk zone is so
That's what I want to
dangerous,
know.
because the you won't see the Council of Peace fleets going to the high risk zone to arrest someone or
Oh
to
yeah,
establish order, you know?
Bomber, you're safe in the high risk zone.
Maybe I need to
Bomber
like.
is the main pirate,
Ah,
one of the main
we'll leave it.
pirates.
I'll improve as we
Yeah.
go.
Shh, no one knows that.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, I feel
So
like uh, just existing in the Iris zone will be much more challenging, but like that challenge will mean that outsiders will have a hard time performing in that area, whereas like the people who grew up there, so to say, will have the edge.
Hmm.
oh, for sure. I think it's something we talked about, like the level of coordination, defense, offense, and everything that will be needed in the high risk zone is it's going to be quite crazy.
Yeah,
Especially because there's no Council of Peace. That's one of the reasons. You will
yeah.
live or die by pirates' rules, maybe. You don't know.
Who's in a pirates guild here? They do seem
What we can
fun.
say that the high risk zone is not a desert, you know? As I was saying, that the high risk zone was the had many different colonies, because the factions needed resource places resource spots or supply lines to get Iris, which is very deep in the high risk zone. And our weekly
Hey,
lore
Tafari, what's up?
portrays one of those planets, and you can learn how
They've
cruel and
shown
reality
some
is
from
in the zone on some places by reading
why
the
am I
weekly lore.
saying the
You see the
name?
story of Guerrero, which is one of the planets there.
Hmm,
The showroom.
interesting. Jose,
Sorry.
I want to ask you the question
So
that's
version 1 of the
supposed.
showroom is
I think
coming
it's
out
important
here
to
in the
know
near future.
what
We'll be able to bring our
what this
ships
actually
in,
inspiring you
and then in
to write.
future
What's
iterations of that, we'll
inspiring
be able
you
to
to
fly
start
around,
writing
do
this
some
place?
flight modules, which
I don't
they
want to
have
lose the
shown us as
topic,
well.
so
Yeah,
I'll
yeah,
just do
Their
quickly.
progress on that.
yeah. I'll try
So
to answer
we're
this
getting
real
there,
quick
and they're
because I
building
want
out
to
the mini
focus
game
on the
as
Star Wars
well.
lore. I
So
want to
things
stay
are being
city.
done. It is
I will
nice to
say
see that.
that I
But
always
there
loved
is
the
more
writing,
content,
and I've
graphic
always
novels
loved.
and so on coming out.
And I think that my whole life I was waiting for a game that
But like the
reunited all
UE5
the
game
things
is
that
like
Star Atlas
still
do, like a free
about
market,
5 years away for the full
player-owned
game.
assets,
But they're definitely building.
rich backstory and possibilities. So when I saw Star Atlas, I put all my life's writing. I was a lawyer, so I was already used to writing a lot every week. And I was always a fantasy and sci-fi fan. You know, I
Dude,
have read pretty
Jose's the
much.
best.
Well, I read lots of books every month.
I love listening to him
So yeah,
and
man, I
hearing his stuff.
guess my deep love, I really do love Star Atlas, and I do love our community and the project that we are having here. And every week, every day, I wake up with ideas, and it comes very natural to me. So yeah, that's
Awesome,
hope
man.
this answers the
Yeah,
question.
it's always good to get to know you better, Jose, and you're the man behind the lore. So one of the men behind the
Yeah,
lore.
one of
So
them. Yeah,
yeah, it's always cool, man, to know what is inspiring you and what we can expect.
Hmm.
yeah, you can expect some crazy stuff.
Yeah. Dom, I know you were picking up some questions from the audience. Do you want to shoot
Yeah,
them?
I was in Jose when he was writing
Yeah,
for
yeah. So
another
I saw
community.
one,
So glad he came over to
and
Star
I
Atlas
really
and
like this
wrote.
question. And he's curious to know what is the motivating factor
Definitely
for
found
each
his
faction
place.
outside of economic reasons. I think there's a
Ooh.
lot of information that people should start learning about their
That's a
factions. So
good
I find this
question.
kind of stuff interesting because this kind of information is what drives people to certain factions. Learning that maybe like Oni likes peanut butter on waffles. Maybe that screw Oni then. Who knows?
Oh.
Yeah.
Man, this is an absolutely great question, and I'll tell you that maybe the economical motivation is like the least important in terms of
Well, it's one
most of
I'm
the
writing for now,
races
so I don't want to
of
say.
Star Atlas. And here I'd like to make a distinguish between the faction level and the race level. Each
Well, not
race,
writing for. I'm writing
they have
one
their own
project for
culture, they
them,
have their own
and then I'm also writing
lore,
for
their own
Cyber Frogs.
story, and money, in a sense, it's not relevant to them. And I'll share a little bit of alpha now to make my point. This is about the punabs. The punabs is actually
Ooh.
Punabs are fun.
yeah, I know that lots of our community members love the punabs, and if you guys read the descriptions of our ships, there are some pieces of lore there as well,
Yeah.
and you learn that the Ogrica, if you see the images, you see pretty much every big Ogrica ship has punabs,
Okay,
and the
so
Ogrica manufacturer is very tied with the punabs race. But the Punab's race is not a single species.
oh wait.
There are two, how can we say it, breeds of Punabs that fight among one another in their home world.
Okay.
And it's not like they kill each other, it's like they are competing to say to each other like who is the best Punab, who is the more opulent, who
That's
has the
cool.
better style and bling and things like that. So the Punabs is very rich with resources. They have gold and things like that. So they actually don't care about this kind of material sense. They care about style. They care about portraying themselves
Theory, what
as
character do you
big and
think you'll
powerful,
play
even though they are
as?
very
Forget
small
about
creatures.
faction or guild ties.
So yeah, every race will have a
Mm.
unique motivation as a race, and of course, individuals can have different motivations.
If
And this
it's,
is actually something that we also are portraying in the weekly lore
I want to
because we
play an
have many
Ustur,
different
but I
organizations in
also
Star Atlas,
in
and
every
each one of
MMO,
them
I'm about
have
to reveal
different
some
uh,
some info about me.
concerns. For
every
example,
MMO
Polymorpha
that
is
I've had the
a
option,
faction inside the
I've
Staratos
played a
metaverse, which
female
is focused in
human.
the philosophical
So I
sense
will
of the
probably also
beauty,
do that in
the
Star
concept
Atlas.
of beauty. They feel that the universe should be beautiful, and the beautiful is tied with the idea of good, and ugliness is tied with the idea of evil for this organization. So they drive their agenda and their words
I
following
already have my
this mantra for
profile
this
on
culture, you know?
staratlas.com on that.
Very interesting.
On
Because then
one.
I think you also covered with this a question that somebody asked, which is, will we? Jones, he said, you think there is a chance we could get a specific race profile like lore, story, main players, motivating factors, history, and all
Dude,
that?
that's cool to know
Would you
about the
say?
Funabs. That's fun.
As our players
Reminds me of
writing
like
their
Legolas
stories
and
and profiles
Gimli,
and things
like
like that?
you
No,
know,
no, 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 no.
one,
On the
two,
races
three,
itself?
as they're hacking
Oh,
down
sure,
people.
of course, we'll have this. Yeah, we
That
will
little
explore with this.
Oh,
competition.
We'll have role articles bringing, like, for example, I don't know, let's say
The only thing I
50 to,
hope
aside from the main story, 70
we
different bullet
don't do
points
is get to play
pointing to the
as
traits
Fatoli, but
and
I
stories
think we
and
do get to play as
important
Fatoli.
periods of their history that make them what they are today
But I'm
in
not
the lore
sure.
of Staratos,
I just
you
want
know?
them to be like
This is
demigod
currently what I'm working on
characters
right
and
now.
like, yeah.
yeah. So yeah,
I don't
guys,
know.
you can
I want them
expect
to
a
be out
lot more
there.
lore. That's why we are doing this brew, actually. You know, it's
Yeah, I want to know what you guys want to know first, you know, like what's the race that you guys like the most and what you want to know about them, you know?
oh,
What
people
about you,
just speak up
Archetype?
right now.
What would you
Race
play
and
as?
what you guys want to know from each race. That's interesting.
Oh, definitely the Ooster.
Do
I
you
have to,
say
I have to go request
what from
my
the
second
Ooster?
beer.
What are you curious about?
I feel like we need more about their history, like how they speak to one another. Is their language like or a spoken, like verbal one, or do they use like sound waves, things like that? Just more lore-driven
I
Ooster
have a deep love
material.
for Uster. Dude, Uster,
That's
like if you
interesting.
remove the
Yeah,
faction, I would
the
be a
Usopp
mud
society
Uster.
is very interesting.
Well, not
They
if you remove
are
the faction, but
radically different
if you're able
from
to
any
play
other
any
species in the
race.
galaxy due to their origin stories and,
Uster are too cool.
well, yeah, I can't go I can't go on this
The
topic
beans,
without
cheese.
spilling the alpha, but
Dude,
yeah,
we're the same then.
Usos are
We'd be
pretty much unique
yeah.
in the sense of how they came to
We
be.
should be mud Oosters.
And
They
one thing
have
that
to give us
Scotty
the
is saying
option.
right now,
I know
what are
it's
their
locked now,
weaknesses?
but they
And this is
can't,
also something that I feel
right?
that's
It's
really
an
important
MMO.
because you know when
You
the
can't
guys
race
in
lock.
the old
You can't
ages
faction
wrote
lock
Superman,
race.
and Superman was like gaining more powers and more powers, and it was virtually a god
You need the dynamic story
in
of
human
the
skin,
Ooster
and
that was
this is kind of
betrayed by
boring,
Oosters. And so
So we
therefore
want
he's
the
working with the
factions
mud,
to have
right?
different,
So
the races especially to have different approaches to life that gives them advantages and cons as well. And you can perceive this as cons, but it can be perceived as just simply traits, you know.
this is a
The
summer beer.
guys
I actually
are
didn't
what
get
they
any
are,
summer beer this
and every
summer,
one
so
of
that's
them will
why I
be
bought
unique.
this tonight.
And I think that people will relate a lot with the different traits that make up each and every race unique in the Staratas universe.
Let's go, man.
Yeah,
Let's
that's
go.
awesome.
Dude, this is fun to
Yeah.
listen to. I really
Any
like
other?
lore.
I wonder what Onis are curious about. What are you curious about, guys? You the ones who picked the Oni. What are you curious about Oni, guys?
Fatoli, tell us.
So for
Nice.
me, as an Oni member, I want to know, like, because I know there's a lot of races within Oni. I want to know which races don't like each other. I want to know all the races. I want to know which races like each other, which races are in like alliance, which races are rivals with each other. What are the different races like? Like, that's what I want to learn about
Yeah,
Oni as a member of that faction.
that's a great question. And yeah, this is the story of Oni as a faction, right? How the faction Oni came to be and what it stands for, how they work,
How they
and
came together.
yeah, this is actually something that's being done right now as well. I have the Oni pretty much set already, so I just get to write it.
Ooh,
Dude,
And
I'm so happy
the
for
one that,
Jose.
for
I
me, my
can't stop
favorite
saying
one
it.
right now are the Miras. They have
Yes.
a very specific and unique traits for them, and even the biological stuff that you guys see in the characters art, they will be addressed. Like why the Miras have that long tail on their heads. There is a reason for that, and it concerns their story, their way of being, and their homeworld experience, their evolution, and things like that. So yeah,
wow.
I feel
Hmm.
this is going to be interesting.
Wow. Yeah,
That's awesome.
we're going to have extensive lore. We can call it like that. Rich lore.
Rich.
Is this the Mirror, Jose? The one that I just posted?
Yeah.
Exactly,
Mires.
this
I
one.
can be an Ushter defect
Miris,
living in the mud
Mires,
faction.
what's the correct
Exactly.
pronunciation?
Exactly. That's what I'm
I
thinking.
speak Miras. Yeah,
Mires. Mires. Bro, that sniper in the
Archetype.
back. Wow.
That's what we're doing. If
yeah,
they
man,
allow
they are
us,
red.
we're gonna be mud
That's
Ushter.
Fire.
it's a live picture of me.
That's Iago on
I
Here
have,
We
I
Do
have two
Lore,
wallets. One will be my Ushter. One will be
Nice.
my
I saw
badass
another
chick.
question in here that I'm also really interested about, Jose. How are Tufas socially organized? Is it a feudal style organization with warlords or one supreme leader? Are they gathered in one unique group? Is there various independent groups, or
Oh
is there
my
scattered
god,
tribes
this is
ruled by
a
one king?
This is this is
this,
just straight out of the oven, right? You just
yeah,
finished
man,
cooking this.
that's exactly out of the oven, and I love this question. Maybe we can have this as one of the three that will be the first ones to answer because I have this one done yet. And yeah, as soon as I'm allowed to this to reveal this,
Everybody
I
loves the
will
Tufa,
because
like
this
the
is
ships,
also very particular to the Tufa.
like
The
the
Tufa
Feist.
also, in a sense, they are unique on their creation.
Yeah.
And yeah, I can say more.
They,
Dude,
But
they are a
yeah,
faction
that's
that
there's
an
has
only
awesome.
Rainbow.
Yeah, this is awesome question. Yeah,
yeah. So it will be answered.
it will be answered for sure.
All right, I'm
Oh, we
about
have
to
to vote on
review
it,
the
right?
Hansa
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
we
have
have
to
to
vote
vote
on
on
it,
it.
Summer
but
Ul.
I would say this is an absolutely
I can't say
great
that
question.
right, but it means summer beer.
Nice. Nice. So yeah, guys,
First
shoot the
reaction.
questions because
Let's go.
we'll be creating probably like a poll at the end, so people can vote
Pretty light
on
as a
which
summer
ones
beer
are the
should
most
be.
interesting, and the top three we'll try to get them answered.
Man, Gasper
Not
got
a
a
lot
really
of
good
smell.
question on the chat as well.
Yeah, I can read it for
Just
you.
tastes like a Pils. Pilsner.
Was the iris event natural or caused
A
by a
light
planet
Pilsner.
still unknown to us? Conspiracy
This
theory
is
right
a
here.
this is a really 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 good question, man, and opens up a lot of doors in terms of lore. So yeah, I think this is a good question as well to have answered.
Do you know the answer already, Jose?
I
Because
could see drinking it if it was like
look like
super
you're
hot,
smiling.
but
We can see your
I
face.
am, man. I
I
am
feel like you're
smiling,
not
but I
smiling.
won't
my
say
not my cup of
anything.
tea. It's
Yeah,
my
I
beer.
won't say anything, bro.
Yeah, trying to keep your job at the same time. Yeah,
Yeah,
You haven't
yes,
seen what the
important
Tufa
because
look
otherwise
like,
we won't
right?
have the lore.
I don't
So
think
yeah,
so.
I need to
we
write
don't.
it
I don't
first
think
We
we
don't
before
want
I
are.
to
They a
describe
spoil
it.
race?
too early.
Yeah,
Maybe Oni just becomes more and more like a rich,
Yeah, well, Gasper,
like rich
you will
race,
need to vote
like a
on that.
bunch of
You will need
them.
to vote on that. We'll be putting together probably all the questions
Okay,
that were
Artep, I want
raised
to
today.
know. They've
Again,
dropped
and
like
make
four
probably I would say we'll do like a
main
poll close to the
types of
chat, and
Usher.
we'll
What are your
give time
favorites?
to
Let me
vote
see if I can pull them up on my
until
phone,
Monday or something like that.
and I'll show you
And we will
guys.
try to prioritize. I mean, Jose, we'll try to prioritize the top three of those.
yeah. And
So
if you like, sorry,
Let's see if we can
just
find
to
the.
add,
oh yeah,
if
go.
you like any faction like the
Okay,
Jarvik,
here we
for
go.
example, you can go really specific on them. Like, how is the Jarvik
Number
homeworld like? You
number
know,
one.
how they can elude the Council of Peace and things like that, because
So
they are a pirate organization in the
that's
middle
the
of
first
space.
kind.
How
So
come
that's
it wasn't
one.
disassembled by the Council of Peace in the last 100 years,
Two,
right?
a little more like
So
sagey, sage-like.
yeah,
Oh,
maybe, but why they can't? You know, what happens? Why can they be
Number
found and
three,
things like
a
that? So there
little
is a reason for everything. You can
droid-esque,
explore this
I
as
would
well in
say.
the Echoes faction, We can talk
And
about
then number
Armstrong as well. It's
4,
one of our in-game companies,
almost
and
alien
the
like.
Fotoli, for example, which are wrapped
They're
in
talking about
mystery. So
totally.
yeah, guys, there are many interesting things to do,
One,
and
two, three,
most
or
of
4.
them will get answered, or maybe not most of them, but a sizable part will be answered before screen. So you
Oh,
guys can
before
start
Scream.
doing your own explorations
I
or your
need that for
own
totally lore.
adventures in terms of lore. But yeah, you guys have the opportunity here to bypass these gates of lore, so we can have three different
That's
questions answered.
a privilege that only Brew listeners
Members
get.
will
The
have,
original
yeah.
Ushter,
Yeah, exactly. That's
like
you're in
the
the
one
core
that was
here,
on the
guys.
website, like
You're
that
watching this universe
that
unfold
bulky
in
dude.
front of your eyes, and you can be part of what unfolds first. And that's awesome, man. I'm
Or
hyped.
like more of that like
I'm hyped
elder
myself, you
dude.
know?
Because that's the dude
Triple
I
R
really
looks to
like.
be
The dude with like the
really one of the
yellow
most popular. Everybody wants Tufa Tufa. I see a question. This is
clothes, whatever you
Wiki
call them.
Week Week. He says, "Can an Oni and a mod make a baby and produce a hybrid race?" And he especially commented that he likes the Oni girls, the Oni ladies.
Oh, he had to throw in that he likes the only girls, Oni girls.
The Muds and the Onis?
Yeah, making like
Oh
a cross
no, you know there's gonna be a
faction
whole
hybrid, something
sub.
like
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll stop there.
that. Yeah.
Sorry. Yeah.
What? Did Jose just reveal there's interbreeding in
Wow.
Star Atlas?
Momongo
And-
with the gift.
Nice.
Oh man, look at that
Oh.
gift.
That's
Oh
probably
my
how we got
God.
Santi.
And we have seen one already in terms of lore.
Just kidding.
Oh,
No, I'm joking.
what? Somebody said something.
Jose said that there was already a
Did you see-
hybrid in the lore.
Did
Yeah.
you see the Ushter with massive blades
Oh,
coming out
That's going
of
to be that's going to be interesting.
forearm?
This chat is so degen now.
So I have a question
Have
from the
maybe
faction.
not. Maybe I may have forgotten
Oh, yeah,
about it.
go for it.
So what's our biggest gun, and what is the beer ration?
Sorry,
What was the second
Like
part of your question?
I'm gonna go
the
ask a
ra-
question. I want to
ration
know the
of
lore
we
of
get
beer.
when-
Oh, the ration of beer.
Yeah, for enlisted soldiers.
No, I'll ask
Oh
this time.
man, yeah, this is also a great question, and
Yeah, when
Like-
T1.
yeah, I would say that right now. the
Santi and I have a
strongest
beer
ship in
guild.
humanity is the T.
We haven't told anybody. Just kidding.
Okay.
Interesting.
But yeah,
Dude.
Do the
Okay.
Fodali and Tufa have Titan ships?
Oh, that's a good question.
this is an awesome question which I won't answer now, but it can be one of the questions that we answer.
I don't think all of them have
Fotoli
Titan
is
ships.
the answer, I think, in the lore, right?
Oh,
Fatolis don't have.
Oh, but I mean,
Minus
If
XP.
I-
Do you think?
if I go to the posters,
no, said stop, man.
okay, okay, I will stop.
Fatolis have
But-
Titans?
Oh my God, said we need to keep the jobs on written.
Oh yeah. We're trying to keep the gates closed while
Yeah.
we have.
That's
questions
not
being shot at
cool
us,
because
like,
that means there's a Rainbow Titan and I
Yeah,
cannot
man, it's
afford
hard. You need
it.
to keep your head. You need to
yeah,
keep your.
it's difficult, you know.
Ah,
to,
poor life.
Because you have the answer, so.
You need to. Once you have a question, like you need to think, okay, I know this, but was this released or not? Like,
Yeah, it's hard. It's hard.
Do
it's
I
hard.
keep it? It's difficult, bro.
It's difficult. You feel
Jose
me,
and
right?
Jose and Santi are having a tough time, guys. I would just ask everything you can right now.
Yeah, there you go.
No,
There you go. Guys, get
Oh
in
my
there.
God,
Go
man.
ask.
Yeah,
Go
they
ask
have
the
no
hard
idea,
questions.
Dude, they're about to leak everything. Let's go. I'm down.
Dumb.
When Titan ship. We know that's the most secret
A Rainbow
kept
Titan
secret
ship.
of all the secrets.
Yeesh.
What do you want to know about them?
When,
Bomber?
He
Anything.
wants win-win.
You need to phrase the question, man, and then we vote on it. If it passes, I'll answer.
Yeah. Just a heads up for everyone about the questions and how they'll be voted on. If you say your question in the voice chat, also type the question in the chat because I'll be looking back and then gathering all the questions that were asked, and then people can vote on them. So if you have a question that you want answered and you want to be voted on, just make sure to type it in
Imagine
the
the
Atlas
size
Brew
of the
chat.
art gallery.
Yeah, I'm
Dude,
just guessing.
seriously.
I know that would just get discarded, and they would just say, "We're not telling
You
you."
know, there's going to be, instead of the art gallery, it's going to be
No,
literally
the
an
question
art
passes, I'll
museum.
answer the question.
You
the
will
Titan?
answer when.
I bet they
You will
would.
answer
I bet they
any
would do that
question. You will
though.
Oh,
answer
About the
any
lore,
shit.
the lore. It's not about
A
Elise. I'm not
rainbow
responsible for that.
Titan with
I'm
a
asking, I'm
art
talking about the
museum.
lore, my realm, and the Sandman.
That would be
of the
sick.
lore.
But if you can
I'm
afford the
joking,
Titan,
guys,
you
but
probably have all the
ask about the
posters
lore
as
and
well.
I guess
I'll come up with
more,
answers.
more pertaining to the lore would be what initiated the Titan building. How long did they take, and did all three clash together?
That's a good question.
No, the Oni developed the first Titan, right? According to lore. And then that's kind of how the
You know,
Council
was
of
there,
Peace
like, a
and the
Mexican standoff
war
with all three Titans
stopped.
sitting next to each other?
Or am I
I'll
wrong?
answer
That's
this.
fun.
I'll give you an answer, and this can be deduced from the poster, so I don't think this is. But by the time the first Titan was built, the last stand, the other factions didn't have a Titan.
Yes, I'm right.
So they simply couldn't put.
I still got it, guys.
Titan.
I still can be considered a
Wow, that's
Thank you.
authority.
Got it
No,
just posted
I'm
good
sorry,
one.
Atlas. Stop.
How does Polis work in lore? That's interesting.
This is an interesting question.
I want to see the alien dinosaurs in the museum. Heck yeah, that'd be
That's an
sick.
interesting one. Are you thinking of that already, Jose?
Yep.
Bro, you're thinking about everything. My man, it's an army.
I want to
Yeah,
see
man.
that
got
in
a-
the museum.
Just in general, from how you're taking lore into the beginning of gameplay, are you planning on continuing lore stories based off of what happens in actual gameplay, or is that
That's
kind
a
of
good
where
question.
your lore writing stops?
No, we envision that the events that happen in the game, especially if, for example, you guys decide to vote the end of the Treaty of Peace, this will have impacts in the Starata's lore.
Oh,
for sure.
that's so sick,
So,
guys.
yeah,
We're actually
you guys
going to
will
live
be,
this history
in a
out.
sense, protagonists of the Starata's lore after the gameplay structures are delivered.
That's cool. I really like
So lore
that.
is going to be an ongoing thing as well. That's also important. Like people will be
Yeah.
able to
That's awesome.
write the lore pretty much based
Yeah.
on in-game stuff.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
love that idea. The things that I do actually will change the story in a very real way. I think that's pretty cool, man.
Guys, you have to make
Yeah,
your name.
You'll feel the
Make your
effect of
name in
your actions,
history.
too good or too bad, to the best of
Wow.
for the worst. Yeah.
How do you want to
Awesome.
be remembered
Burn
in
the
the
Treaty of
metaverse?
Peace, says Major Easy. I wasn't expecting less from you, Major Easy.
Yeah, Major Easy. I was waiting for your intervention, man.
Yeah.
You know,
Um,
mate, it's all unicorns, peace, and love, and rainbows.
Care Bears, right?
That's right.
Echo now.
Paul
I
asked
guess
a
I have
good
to go into
good
the
question as well.
high
And,
risk
Yeah,
zone
yeah,
now.
read it.
Is
Are
that
there
one?
any other human
oh,
creatures outposts outside the factions described?
What movie
This is a
was
good
it?
Question.
I think it
This
was
is a really good question. That goes well with
Brad
Squall's
Pitt.
one.
Yeah.
But
Just,
like
I
the
have
boy
a
is
question.
like,
Is,
I'm too
is only
scared to
the
go into battle or
faction
something like
with
that, and he's
so
like, that's why
racist?
no one will remember your name or
even-
something like
so-
that.
Oh,
That
somebody
this
is,
conversation is reminding me of that.
well speaking with his daughter. Not sure who it is.
But a friend just wants to play with.
It's Thor's.
What's going on right now?
Sorry, had to mute you, bro.
No problem.
Oh.
That's a good question, Santi. You should add that to the other questions.
Yeah.
Moving on.
But we don't have the answer yet, right?
Maybe we do.
Oh shit.
Dude, I wonder what Jose's using
Yeah, man. you're going
to build out the
I mean,
lore and keep it cataloged.
It's crazy how much you're writing, bro. Like, and it must
Somebody
be
go
difficult
ask
for you to
that.
keep the gates closed right now, man. I don't want to be in your
Yeah, man.
situation.
Yeah,
Information
yeah,
overload.
yeah,
Overload.
yeah. But to be fair, this is the work of a team, right? We have lots of people in the writers' room, and all
Yeah.
of them discuss the drafts. They make drafts of their own, and we go discussing the different factions and races and classes and editions, you know.
Because I know there's a lot of
So,
tools
yeah.
such as like Campfire
But
and
we'll
World
get there
Anvil
with your answers,
that you can
with
like
everyone's
create
answers.
characters in lore and track their relationships so that like nothing
Cool.
contradicts. And you can
Top
build out
classes of
timelines.
Boosters ones.
So I wonder if they're using something like that or if they've like kind of developed
This
their
is a tricky
own.
question because if I said something, they
You
would
know.
say that I confirm or disconfirm that Usturs have classes or subclasses or subraces. So yeah, if you want to learn about that, you can.
Oh yeah, archetype. What did you
frame
think
that as
about
one of
the
questions.
archetype the Uster hierarchy?
Cool,
That was
cool.
pretty cool.
So you want the questions to be
I kinda-
specific, to say, right?
I kind of guessed it,
Yeah. Yeah, otherwise people.
but that's what the
ask,
names
like,
meant.
Super generic, super open questions that will open up for philosophical interpretations, right? We need to be, as you are asking for
It's,
a wish, or maybe from a, yeah, you need to be precise.
I was here at Pirates. Where's
Yeah.
the money coming from?
What explosives does
All
Nikos use
over.
that is destructive but still
All
plants
over.
stuff? That's a good specific one. That's a
Yeah.
good
Yeah.
specific one. Good question,
Yeah.
Scotty. Good question, man. How far did the humans went before the Fotol intervention?
Where's
Wow,
the
Awesome.
nice,
Good question.
where's the
nice.
Usturs
Yeah,
have
that's a
organic
really good
parts in their
question.
body.
is it?
This is a good question as well.
I want to know that answer as well.
Let me write it.
Humans were just humans before, right? Mud only after it, right? Oh, Squall, you are proving your lore knowledge here
Yeah,
with
this
these
is a
questions.
good question.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We know
someone
Squall
mentioned
is deep into
earlier
lore.
for
Yeah,
the
but-
mud. Why do the mud have sort of metallic plates on them on their faces?
Oh yeah, I saw that one.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Yeah, that's a good one. I would like to know that answer as well.
Ognat asked a really interesting question. Other societies or species that live within the
All right, I think that maybe was the right place to leave it.
I already
Maybe?
spoke of in the
I'm not
webinar
sure.
called the Oxir, which is a tribe that works under certain aspects that guides their culture and civilization.
Will there be ancient
I want to
extra
say a little bit of
expedition?
folklore.
I think so, Scott. I think so.
I
Especially
have a
revolving
question
around the
to-
Fatoli.
To say yes or no. Just
Oh,
I'm
my
curious.
question?
Are there any high risk zone races
Oh, no,
or
that was
something
my
like
question.
that we don't know yet?
Pirates
About-
could be troll problem low
Are
key.
you putting me on this?
Dude,
Like
there's
that,
they
bro?
could definitely be so trolly.
Bro, I'm just me.
They
definitely
just me being
could.
Curious.
That's why you really need
No,
a good
you
like
need-
security
you need-
team
you
when you
need to
go
do like-
high
You need
risk.
to do like everyone, Santi.
And
ask
I
the
know that
question
the
and
team
ask
are
the question.
going a little bit back and
use your
forth
privilege to pass forward people.
with like in the high risk zone.
But you ended up putting me on the spot. My gosh, that was
There's a lot going on right now, so that's why I'm pausing. Okay, so in the high risk zone, you may be able
Here's
to
a
take
question I
out
think you can
insurance
answer,
on
Joe.
your
that was
stuff.
theory one?
So if they
Yeah,
do
yeah,
get
go for it,
destroyed,
Santi.
you don't lose like
Yeah, so
too much
Up the
value.
Theory says,
But in the
what
medium risk
tools
zone, they
are
come
designed the
back.
team using to build out the lore? Campfire, Word Anvil, or something in house? What are you using, Jose?
Yeah, this is a good question as well.
This is my
I'm not sure
question.
if I'm allowed to answer that one.
Ah, okay.
I'll check with the guys.
Okay.
But
Okay.
yeah, Aaron.
Nice.
So you're using
Thank you.
tools. That's,
I'd love
that's
to
the
know.
answer.
No, I didn't say
Okay.
that.
Okay, Jose, you're fast. Jose, you're fast.
Hey, I'm glad they addressed it though, because campfire.
Let's see.
I haven't really
Anyone
used.
with
I've
the-
tried
with the
World
mic who
Anvil.
would
That's
like to
pretty
ask
cool.
one?
I actually had an interview with them.
Bro, there's a lot, Dom.
I kind of bombed
it.
it.
To pick up all this,
But that's good because it gives
Yeah,
me
it's
more
gonna take
time
me a
to.
bit.
I still view
Yeah,
World
yeah.
Anvil as
Bro,
very like Web 2,
It's
where
gonna take a while.
they haven't
Never
evolved
really
yet
votes
into
after your
Web
votes,
3
man. Your
thinking.
vote
So
matters.
I
Carlos
gotta work on my
and
own stuff.
Scotty asked interesting questions right now.
Which ones?
Are muds still in contact with Fotoli? And
But yeah, Tarfari, if you the
Scotty
mini
asked about
risk
the
zone, you don't have to worry
manufacturers
too
having
much. But the high risk
CEOs and
zone,
board of directors,
you
or
could
they
definitely
governed
lose some
with laws
value
as well.
with the pirates being trolls.
Wow.
And I'll
Those are
say that
good
in
questions.
one of our weekly episodes of the we learned about how Busan is
Definitely.
controlled in terms of.
I know there's some guilds looking to build out more of like
So
that,
you
like
have at least one
cop
of the manufacturers
feel or like
not being controlled by
envoy
by a
traveling
board of
with you
directors.
type stuff.
I've got a question for crew members. Is there a benefit or disadvantage to having different factions of crew members within your ship?
Different
Is that even
factions of
possible?
crew
For
members.
example, having a mud captain and an Ooster engineer.
I feel this is more of game design question, Bomber. In the lore point of view, it's totally possible to do this if they have the
That is a little more game
appropriate
design.
knowledge. But
Makes sense.
yeah,
I feel like you should probably only, if you're in a certain faction, you should probably only have crew from that faction. But then there's only mud
Fluent
crew
silent
available
right
at the
there.
moment.
Was typing. So yeah, Scotty and
Yeah, that's it.
Squall
That's
are
interesting.
shooting everything they have. I love that.
yeah,
Hey guys, I appreciate anybody
said
watching
a
right
lot.
now.
Yeah,
Welcome.
Guys, don't
Yeah,
forget that
and-
you said lawyer.
I need to protect myself, right?
What do you guys think? Weekly thing? We'll
produce
work out the
proofs
kinks as
against
far
me,
as
you know?
how it looks, how
Yeah,
it sounds.
I feel it's awesome that
Do you
you're,
guys
like,
even
have,
want
like,
the
your
audio or
lawyer
like tune into the
background
audio and
when you're
react?
writing
I don't
law
know.
right now. Like that speaks a lot about how passionate you are because it's you. I don't imagine like a classic lawyer writing law. You know?
You know something really cool, Santi? When I was a lawyer, I wrote a book about the Brazilian Constitutional Court.
What?
And
Jose's
it was my first
insane.
book, and it's a real technical book. And I was like, man, I wish I could write one day something that's more like it's enjoyable, you know. That
I
people
am
would like reading or something
impressed.
like this. And a few years later, here I am now, you know.
Oh my
If you
god.
search on the
Oh,
internet, you'd find my book. It's super funny, but I won't tell
That's
the title,
awesome.
so you guys don't go searching.
That's awesome, bro.
Dude, that's insane.
love that.
Okay, I need to get to
Archetype,
writing.
I see Archetype saying, "Will Santi and Jose be crew characters we can purchase for our ships?"
Hell yeah.
Bro, I hope
Man, imagine that.
Nice question.
Imagine
Archetype.
200 Solana right now.
200,
Oh,
200
Penguin,
Solano.
Penguin crew member. Oh, instant purchase.
Oh
it.
my god, man.
I remember. I think it was a sprite who
Instead of
created some
Chigyu, you got the
art
the
of
Jose.
like an Ooster penguin, and it was awesome.
Yeah, it was
It
super
was
fun.
awesome. I'm trying to find it right now to share it, but
That's
I really
fun.
imagine
That's
you
some
like
funs,
that on a
though.
ship, just, I think.
I need to have my Nike Santis in game.
Nice. Nice.
That would be fun.
That would be crazy. Like
A
to
penguin
see-
with glasses, right?
Bro, that would be awesome.
As a
I'm gonna
pet,
purchase a
maybe.
Santi to captain my Ohm. There we go.
Man, I think
You're
we
on
have
that
lots
Ohm
of
life
questions
too?
already.
Bro, yeah,
Hell
yeah.
yeah. Dude, that's my shit.
We're sending
Stop the
Dom
count.
to the.
Stop the count.
Dom, go
I'll
down to the
purchase
basement,
one
bro.
too.
Get back to work.
We'll rock the dual Santi dual Ohm. There we go.
Get back to work.
There
and
we
start
go.
looking at the at the questions. Oh my gosh.
That's
Trying to
awesome.
find the penguin. I can't find it, bro. But they were.
Oh,
super
someone
fun.
asked a really good one, right?
Oh, I like that one.
Are
Just
there
answer it.
gods in the Star Atlas universe?
Yeah, the
Man,
Fatoli.
this is a really, really. I would love to see it pass in the vote.
All right, here we go. Here we go.
This penguin, man. This is the
Bro,
best.
that's imagine like having that crew member in your ship, bro. If I attack a ship
Oh,
and
dude,
I
you're
see
screwed.
that
Are
inside,
there
bro,
gods in
I'm-
the
You won, right?
Atlas?
I'm running away for sure, bro. I will always stay.
Yes.
Imagine you're a
Me.
bounty hunter. You go to a ship, you look at one window or something, and there's that thing like waiting for you inside of it.
Is that too
Bro,
much?
hell no.
Maybe.
Yeah. Oh hell no.
Man.
Oh my gosh.
That might have been too
So I
much.
think we are close to an hour,
No.
so we have a call right now in 1 minute. So I would like to open the floor before we close to any updates that anyone may have, like any guilds or anyone working on anything. As always, we want
Getting those reactions.
to open mics for that. If anyone has anything to share, if not, we can close and we can send them to the basement to start collecting the questions.
Nice. That's great. All in good fun,
Okay,
right?
I guess we're chilling.
Yeah, thank you for hosting this brew.
Yeah,
Oh,
dude.
thank you.
Yeah,
Thank
I
you
love
for
this.
for
I
coming
haven't-
down,
I
Yeah.
This was
at
really
first
good too,
I
man.
was turning into the brews guys, but
Awesome. I
yeah,
love when the brews are about like getting the community involved into like some decision making.
I haven't
and
really tuned in
something that we
lately.
are working on right now.
But I saw the lore
Because
night,
I
and I
think
wanted
that's
to kind of
the-
make a
That's a great thing about
Weekly
the brew,
live
and
stream,
you guys being
kinda
here, like you're part
chill with
of
you
something
guys,
that is
so-
super core, you know. Like,
yeah. We'll keep
you're
this
literally-
going.
It feels like it's you're even
We'll keep
part
this
of the
going.
team. I want to, like, that's kind of like the objective we have.
Yeah,
in the
this
community,
I really like this vibe
try
here.
to have you guys as close
And
as
lore's
we can
lore's my
to
stuff.
the whole
So
development process.
you know, you gotta
And
when that
I
comes
think
up,
the
you
brew
gotta
is
jump
one
in.
of the best ways to do stuff like this. So I appreciate you just coming here, letting people ask questions, and you focusing on what is going to be voted. You know, after we have the questions.
Yeah, man.
So
I love being
uh,
here with you guys.
yeah, man. I mean, the brew started because of you guys. Guys, if you don't have the contest, like how the brew started, it was just jumping on the voice chat. He did
Nice.
some research on polis, and he was like, "Guys, I want to spread."
Oh yeah,
some
the
knowledge,
what
you know?
is he? The Polish prophet,
And-
right?
That's literally how the first brew happened.
That's great.
So I love it. I love it, and it's
30
crazy that
weeks
we are
ago, man.
30
long
weeks
journey.
ago, bro. It's a long journey.
Ah,
We
that's
never
fun.
miss a week.
That's
When I went on vacations for 1 week, the
Ah,
community hosted
Dominic,
it.
thank you so much.
Yeah.
Community hosted brew.
It was very fun.
That's insane.
Yeah,
I
I'm gonna
love
make
that.
it a weekly thing.
And
I've been missing the
yeah,
start
I
list
mean, right
community
now,
the
I
last
want
few
to cover
weeks.
also the next steps from
I
for you
started
guys.
my Norwegian
What
class
we'll
back
do
up, so
again
I've been
is
a little
we
less
send Dom to the
present,
basement, He will
but
collect the questions.
got into my
and
routine. I'm here
We'll
now.
be posting a poll. We probably
It's a
will be
live stream. I
closing
really
the
get to
Atlas
catch the
Brew
brew
chat
live every week.
and
Oh yeah,
posting a
for sure,
poll
Scott.
with all the questions.
Thank you
that
for joining
were asked,
and for talking
for
in
you
chat.
guys to
I really
vote on
appreciate
them.
it.
and the three with the top
Yeah,
votes
I'll keep it
are
going.
going to be prioritized in the lore pipeline. So yeah, guys, you choose. You will probably next time you hop in the brew chat, you will see it closed and with a Google form or a post for you to. go forward.
Guys, just so you know, let's just chill for
Yeah, guys.
a few minutes after.
That's it. Thank
Talk
you,
a little
Jose, man, as always for.
I'll reveal a little bit of
for being
alpha.
here, sharing knowledge. Thank you, Dom, as well.
Talk about some of
Thank
what's
you so
going
much,
on,
guys,
maybe.
and thank you, everybody, for listening. Thank you so much. We love to host brews like this. Hope you enjoy it as much as we do. And see you on the next one, guys. Power to the people.
Power to the
Speak to
people.
the man. Thank you, guys. It was awesome. See ya.
See you guys.
Have a good day, guys.
Have a good one.
Thank you all.
All right, stay, if you can.
Let the after party begin.
After party. All right, I'm gonna leave this voice chat. Boom. How'd the call go? Great. Let's go. I'm probably gonna take this off screen. We'll keep that one up. But yeah, guys, how you been? What's going on? What'd you like from the brew? My wife's bringing me the last. I got 3. Okay, it's brew night. I can splurge, right? So yeah, we're in this Star Atlas community. We kind of are in this waiting period. We know what's coming, and we've seen what's coming for the most part too. We have that showroom. We've even seen like little hints of future model modules with the X4 writing and also the flight simulator. We're waiting for a comic book drop, an audio podcast drop that's more of like a lore story. So we're waiting for Scream, which probably is a little further than the rest of those. Those are, I think, very near to us now. The first three that I mentioned. And we kind of have like these individual creators. I'm going to reveal something I talked to David with briefly from the Star Atlas team, who actually hosted that short film. He has a lot of experience, and I'm gonna use him as like a guide and mentor, hopefully, to give me a challenge. I come from a film background. I went to Colorado Film School back in the day, mostly in front of the screen. So I have to decide the right time, but I think the beginning of 2023, I want to make, for that year, a short film each month. A Star Atlas fan short. Now, these aren't going to be super high quality. Definitely starting off. But I think David's going to give me... I need to actually talk to him about this part. But I want him to give me a challenge or a restriction for each of the months. So that is there. We have a few things in the near term. There's this live stream. I'm going to try to use Saturdays to do the uploads of the information from the town hall or Twitter space, whatever happened that Friday. So those will be like 2 uploads, and then a third upload starts next week, and I'm not going to talk about that one because I just want to upload it and see what happens. I am going back and forth whether that is its own series or its own channel, and that decision is very, very hard for me, because I know I'm gonna just upload it. You guys can see because next week. It's not how it starts off that's exciting. It's like where it could go that's exciting. So yeah. Yo, did I miss you leaking your announcement? Coming soon, leak. Yeah, I'm leaking a few things here. Kind of just like setting the tone for the channel. We a little bit of history. You know, at the first few months we did those reactions to the meta posters. Then we slowly evolved into interviews. And I'm kind of done, I think, with that phase. I want to explore different kinds of content that builds towards Atlas Theory as both a Star Atlas content creator, but also a metaverse personality. And that blend is really weird and tough to work with. So we're going to just, instead of me trying to like go through analysis paralysis and like thinking up the best way to do it, I'm going to just create content, upload it, and see where we go. And will be the feedback loop. I'll present, you watch, you give me feedback, I pivot or change or modify, I upload again and again and again, and we'll see where we go. I'm trying not to go too strategy because I tend to overthink things. But yeah, Dominic, very fun town hall. I'm really curious the tools that Jose and the team use. I want to know more about the Fatoli. I want to know. Well, I think a lot of people want to know if, like, I know for now we're kind of like race being faction locked, but I'm curious because I think there's a lot of dynamic stories that could happen if they're not for the UE5 game. I know I don't care so much for about like the time during Scream, but yeah. Love the approach, man. Thank you, Shaddix. Yeah. And talking about content, you're killing it, dude. I love it. I love it. Oh man, dude, Shadex is the creator, dude. I have to work hard. Okay, I have to ask though: is a metaverse character in the works, or do you think you'd join like a team? Because the way I see it is like, there's people who can sing and act and do all these things, but there's people who can do one thing, like myself. I have no singing ability, but I feel like teams will be built out someday around singular characters, and so like one person no longer has to do all things. They'll all be like pieces of that character. So I'm curious if it's like, if you're going to build out, or if you can even say like your own character, or do you think that you'd like more provide a service, or maybe join a team around a specific character? This is like fascinating. I love this whole world. I theory craft about it pretty much every day with Chowda and R Type and sometimes Moonman and a few other people. Just how this whole thing evolves. So that's what we're building towards. I'm still thinking about how to approach my character and how he interacts with the community. Nice. Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing it. Dude, first of all, Shax is an awesome name. So, like, that character's gonna be badass. you know that's coming. But yeah, but how he interacts with the community, man. That's a good question. Cause is he like the independent artist, like in his like pod with all his equipment, or is he like the star of the metaverse, or something in between? And then we need Shadex lore. I'm working on some theory lore. I'm most likely releasing it as a graphic novel, I think, or a novel. I haven't decided which medium yet. But yeah, I'm slowly writing that out. Shadow's like, me too. Don't say me too, because Archetype's like off to the drawing board. Something related to dragons. That's all I can tell. Oh, damn. Okay, let's go. Some of that space dragon action. I love it. So you're doing Cyberfox lore. How's that going? It's going well. I can't reveal. There's going to be some drops either end of this month or early next month that I've been working on. Oh, what can I say? Not much. I'm not necessarily building out. Well, I don't. I'm gonna just. I don't. I'm not gonna reveal too much. I'm not gonna say anything really. I have to get permission, you know. But we have history worked out. I could say that. And I have 3 phases tentatively planned. Yeah, I'll just say that. I'll leave it there. But yeah, Cyber Frogs, guys. I mean, we're a startup community, but they're doing some insane stuff. I'm actually surprised they don't have more recognition, but I think that time will come. I'm a closed book on that. I kind of just spill my own stuff though. But yeah. Oh, guys. What are you guys working on? I want to know. Cal, what's up? How you doing? How you been? We're having a little after party. Got some beer here. I tried one new one. I have 2 juicy IPAs, and then I had like a summer beer because I know summer's over, but I didn't try a summer beer during the summer, so I picked one up. And I'm working on a lot, loads of stuff coming up for Star Atlas, and it's been super busy. I cannot wait. It seems like this year is gonna like go out with a bang, like just fireworks here and there. I'm really waiting for like the computers. I want to know, are you guys going to pick up a computer? Because I'm going to. But I also need to know, like, there was that one winner. Was it from the club or was it from AFIA? Or do you guys know? Is that like a one of one computer, or is it like the first? No, it can't be the first of this whole next series because I know they're going to be numbered, right? Or limited at least. Whoever gets that number 1, I need to buy it off them. Club Cal. Okay. Club won it. Okay. Dude. I know he wants to use it for content, but keep that sealed, my dude. I would never open that. I would put it in a case and put it away. If I had the 1 of 1, damn. Cal. Yes. I'm pretty sure that was right. But that's maybe the collector in me. Anybody else collect cards or play card games growing up? I'm a big trading card game guy, or I used to be. But now I'm like NFTs. And some of that collecting serves me well, but not all of it. Now, but I respect it. Fair. Used to do Pokemon, right? Yeah. Yep. I was a Pokemon content creator back in the day. You're going to see some of that, what I learned with that, coming back a little bit. You still have a holographic Charizard somewhere? Dude. Pull that out. Get it graded or sell it. Or keep it. Is it first edition? Is it stamped? Because then you have money. Well, you have money anyways if it's a holographic Charizard. I was like an Alakazam, dude. I still am. German first edition. Dude. Hell yeah. There you go. I wish I had any first edition. The only first edition stuff I have are from China. They only released a few sets, but they did release the base set. And I have a sealed Blastoise and Venusaur pack. I never bought the Charizard, and I wish I had. But those are all sealed in a way. And I think graded as well. And then I have... I think I have an Alakazam first edition. Graded. I also have a Alakazam Gold Star from later on. I have some of the newer Charizards. But yeah, I don't have a first edition or even just a regular holo from back in the day. And I think I sold mine other ones from Evolutions. Does this mean I'm starting up my Pokemon channel again? Definitely not first edition. Yeah, dude, but still, it's a holographic Charizard. So enough about this. I hear is Afia making a card game? Because I'm gonna play the hell out of it. I had started working on a Star Atlas card game of sorts, but it's a different kind than what Afia was doing. It was actually based off of another type of game. Need an Atlas Theory trading card. I'm down. I consider without. Oh, I'm curious what you want. Okay, I'll tell you this story. Sure, yeah. Without there being anything, I consider the Star Atlas content. Well, thank you. Yeah, some card game involving ships, but there's not fun. Oh yeah, dude, I'm excited when that comes out. Okay, so paint the picture. Why I'm a Star Atlas content creator. Clip this. No. Why I'm a Star Atlas content creator. At the end of 2014, December, in fact, I created a channel called Trader TV, which was a Pokemon trading card game channel. In 2015, I started building it, uploading, going to events, and I found my style was vlogging. A lot of the content at the time was just having a camera pointing at a pack of cards and people opening it. I actually took my camera to events and started filming Pokemon leagues, Pokemon challenges, and so on. 2016 we really hit, and we went from about 8,000 subscribers in 2016 to 53K, or around 50, and we kind of continue that same route. More getting a lot of views, but not a lot of subscribers in 2017. And then, along the way, I picked up some people who became regulars on the channel. I kind of made it about like a cast of characters versus just a single creator. I think group channels are very, very powerful. But then drama happened. I made mistakes. It was kind of like my first business. There was egos with not just me, but everybody. It just happens. Like, you have to learn the lesson of really taming your ego, how many voices you let into your head, as far as what the audience is telling you, what your peers are telling you, what your friends and family are telling you. And I kind of really had a crash at the beginning of 2018 and fell into a creative, maybe life, but more of a creative block, depression, until a few years later I found Star Atlas. And I don't know what it was, because I had tried to come back as a creator, but I couldn't. No matter how hard I tried, everything didn't work until I found Star Atlas, and I started creating content, and that is why I'm here, and I want to be here for the foreseeable future with that, whatever happens. This is the Atlas Theory lore I needed. Thank you. Dude, it's been a pleasure every single step of the way. I just need to I just really need to hone down on a schedule and hit that consistency to be here. I know it's a down market and the views aren't there, but I've been through that stuff before. That doesn't phase me. But the one thing I've always struggled with is consistency. So that's what I'm trying to learn with this Atlas Theory channel. Well, we're super glad to have you back now. Thank you, Scott. Appreciate it. Oh, we appreciate the hell of you, man. Can never truly tell how much you've done for the community. Dominic, your job will become a lot easier when we release content. Oh yeah, for sure. I'm waiting for that. I cannot wait. No. Yeah, seriously, Dom. Seriously. The community is awesome. I really love this community. And even when we got a little bit bigger and there was all that negativity, I still felt there was that core there. And I hope we always stick to that, no matter how big we get. And the bigger we get, of course, the more FUD there is, the more negative community members that can come in, the more negative personalities. Of course, we're gonna have our treasures, but I'm glad that the main core, stayed around and still encouraged each other. And we're all from different guilds, right? When when the action starts, I hope we're all still, I think we will be. But yeah, Dom, your rise. Do I know how? Okay, everybody in the chat, how'd you get started with Star Atlas? Where'd you find Star Atlas? I need to know. So, the reason why I said I'll bring it back is the one thing I miss doing is vlogging. I'm not gonna say much more, but I can't wait for more Solana events and Star Atlas events. I'm not a rich guy, but I will save up, and I will try to save up to get to some events to bring that content for you guys, because there's a lot of people around the world who want to experience, and huge shout out, of course, to Ashes, because that live stream was really, really fun. Miami. But there's something about vlogging and video as well that can really bring people in. And I hope to capture just even just a little bit for everybody in the Star Atlas community. I think it was over Jake over On-Chain. Oh yeah, On-Chain Gaming. Nice. Yeah, definitely. So Star Atlas trailer. The rest was history. Nice. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Watching a theory poster reaction video. There you go, Archetype. Those are fun. Just researched games building on Solana. Can't remember the YouTuber I first found talking about Star Atlas. Probably you. It's going through the homepage there for me. I think I may have been the same. The first gaming blockchain I was really on was Wax. I'm trying to remember. I probably watched a top 5, top 10 gaming projects you need to look out for, and probably Star Atlas was mentioned as hey, these guys are just starting, because I was there for the first metaverse poster drop. So I'm trying to remember how I found it. It had to be a YouTuber, because that was pretty much all I was on. But I don't remember who. I wish I did, though. I wonder, actually, shoot, I need to go look. I wonder how long YouTube records your search history for. Because if I go back far enough, I bet I could find the first Star Wars video I watched. Maybe I should try to look for that. Uh, scrolling to the homepage, yeah. It might have even been the homepage, honestly. Just like, hey, here's the Star Atlas, a futuristic, game on Web3 blockchain Solana, and I probably clicked on it. Yeah. It has all the space vibes we need. Damn. All right, guys. Well, I think I'll head off. Thanks for hanging around. Another half hour with me talking some Star Atlas, some history, some lore, some future content creation. I really appreciate it. And I'll see you guys live next week again at the Brew. Next video should be Saturday, I believe. Yeah. And then the big whatever just drop that I'm doing is, next Thursday. I have to see you guys there. Have a good one, guys. Have a good one.